Hey there, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to break down for you top 10 viral trends of this week. And for those who will watch until the end, you will find 3 top viral videos on the TikTok of this week. So let's get started. The number 1 in the ranking, the NFL draft, is taking TikTok by storm right now, and it's one of the biggest trends of the week. The 2025 NFL draft is all about drafting new talent in the NFL, and it's packed with drama, excitement, and huge moments. Whether it's prize picks, unexpected trades, or heartfelt reaction from players and fans, hashtags like NFL Draft and NFL Draft 2025 are absolutely blowing up with millions of views as fans and creators share their takes on the draft picks, reactions, and all things football. So, how can you get involved? Here's how different creators can jump on this trend. For fitness trainers or athletes, you can share your reaction to draft picks, especially if your favorite team made a bold move. Show how the drafted athletes might impact the fitness or conditioning of their new teams and compare their physical states to current players. Create content showing your training methods and how aspiring athletes can build their bodies to make it to the pros. For lifestyle influencers, focus on the personal stories behind the players. Talk about their journey, the hardship they faced, and what led them to the NFL. If you love sports, documentaries, create content that highlights their underdog stories or discuss what it really takes to be drafted into the NFL. For marketers like me or branding experts, dive into the branding on the NFL draft itself. Analyze how the league markets the event, how teams create hype around their picks, and how brands tie into the draft through sponsorships and ads. You could even create content around sponsorships and promotions tied to the draft and show your followers how brands make money from these major events. And for reaction content creators, if you're into reaction videos, this is a perfect trend. React to the biggest picks, trades, or even funny moment that happens. If you're a sports fan, showing your real-time reactions and emotions will engage other fans and get conversation started. As always, remember to use the trending hashtags like NFL Draft and NFL Draft 2025 and maybe Draft Day as well to make sure your content gets discovered. This is the perfect time to create a relatable, shareable content that ties into a massive event like NFL Draft. Let the excitement of the draft inspire you. Next up is I'm so hungry trend, and it's taking over TikTok right now. People are having fun with this trend by saying things like I'm so hungry I could eat and insert something true ridiculous. It's all about getting super dramatic with how hungry you are and making people laugh. So how you can use this? If you are a food creator, you can take the trend and show how you are so hungry you could eat something outrageous. Like I'm so hungry I could eat a whole pizza with my eyes closed. And then proceed to make the biggest, most ridiculous dish. Or maybe I'm so hungry I could eat a mountain of pancakes and film yourself making an epic stack of pancakes. For parents, you can get your kids involved in this trend too. Say something like I'm so hungry I could eat your best friend and capture their shocked reactions. It's a fun way to get your family in on the humor and engage your audience. Or if you are a lifestyle creator and you don't have kids, you can have fun by making a video where you say, I'm so hungry, I could eat something funny, and you can share your reaction to how absurd that sounds or even film someone else's reaction to it. The more unexpected and silly, the better. The goal here is to keep things fun, unexpected, and ridiculous. Play around with the phrasing. You can also say things like I'm so hungry I could eat a whole cake and not even care. I'm so hungry I could eat your left shoe. The more absurd, the more shareable. The next up is Frank Punk trend, currently sitting at the 4th place with Frank Punk creators at 5th. This hero shooter is all about random shed cards that change the rules, like making players move faster if they talk louder or causing them to lay eggs where they crouch. It's chaotic, fun, and taking over TikTok. Now how you can get involved. For gamers and streamers, it's obvious this one is for you. Share your gameplay, especially when the shot cards throw in those unexpected twists. It's all about the crazy moments, so use Frank Punk and Frank Punk creators to make your content pop. For storytellers and influencers, create a fictional storyline around the character and the crazy rules that shortcuts bring. Make it a fun series to keep your audience hooked. And lifestyle creators, here's the fun part. Just give your take on the game. What do you think about these wild shortcuts? How would real life be if every day had a random twist like that? Share your thoughts and get your audience thinking about it. With Fragpunk and Fragpunk Creator blowing up, it's a perfect time to jump in and get creative. The next big trend is TCITP, currently the 6th place, and it means the summer I turned pretty, which is sitting at the 7th place as well. These trends are blowing up on TikTok thanks to the trailer for the final seasons of The Summer I Turned Pretty, which drops on July 16. In the trailer, there is a huge cliffhanger. Belly has transformed and Conrad finally sees her after some time apart. She's standing there and the trailer cuts off right at this moment. And fans are going wild trying to figure out who Belly will choose, Conrad or Jeremy. What makes this trend even bigger, the trailer features Taylor Swift's song This Love, which is of course resonating deeply with all Swifties and fans of the show alike. It adds an emotional connection to the storyline, making this trend even more impactful. And how you can use this? Get ready for the premiere by sharing your excitement. You could post about your favorite moments from the trailer and express your predictions about what's coming next. Use Taylor Swift's This Love to tell your own love story, whether it's about a past relationship or a current one. The song's emotional tone fits perfectly with any love stories you want to share with your audience. And you can at least join the debate about who Belly should choose. Share your thoughts on the Conrad versus Jeremiah debate and get your followers involved by asking them who they think Belly will choose in the end. With TCITP at the 6th place and The Summer I Turned Pretty at 7th, now the time to get creative, enjoying the hype leading to the big season finale. Whether you are sharing your excitement, creating your own cliffhangers, or connecting with Taylor Swift fans, there is a lot of fun ways to engage with this. Next up, let's talk about the Revenge of the Sith trend, currently at the 8th place on TikTok. This one is all about Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, which is seeing the resurgence due to its 20th anniversary and the hype surrounding Star Wars Day on May the 4th. The buzz is majorly about the iconic lines and memorable moments from the movie, like "I have the high ground" or "You were the chosen one." Fans are taking these phrases and turning them into relatable content, memes and reactions, creating a fresh new spin on these old favorites. So how can you get involved in these trends? For creators in the meme space, take these iconic lines and give them new twist. For example, use "I have the high ground" when you are winning at something in a funny everyday context, or "You were the chosen one" in a relatable situation. For lifestyle creators, you can recreate your favorite Star Wars phrase in your own way. You might say "I have the high ground" while you are tackling something that requires effort, like organizing your house or working out. For beauty creators, you could use the line "I have the high ground" in a video where you are doing a makeover or showing off a glam transformation. For fitness creators, use the phrase "I have the high ground" to symbolize your strength or progress. Show your followers how you conquered obstacles and gotten better at something like a new workout move or goal. With the 3rd episode at 8th place and Star Wars Day on May 4th, now's the time to jump on the trend. Whether you are using their iconic quotes, creating memes, or making the trend relatable to your niche, there is plenty of room to engage and get creative. And finally, let's talk about my favorite Italian brain rot trend, which has been viral in Europe for the past few weeks, and we can't ignore it any longer, as it's only a matter of time before it hits the US and blows up on TikTok. The trend revolves around creators using absurd, catchy phrases and sounds in specific comedic style. Watch. But what's really happening is that creators are making memes using the style, but they're adapting it to their own niche. Whether it's sport, fitness, or lifestyle, people are taking the Italian brain rot style and incorporating it into their own content. For example, Formula 1 drivers. You can make something like this as well. Is it funny or not? It will be viral. And for those who watch until the end, here are top 3 TikTok videos as always.
Caitlin and the family has asked us to make a video to update you guys and kind of explain what happened. I'm gonna let Brielle kind of take it over.
Caitlin, Jalen, and Preston were involved in an accident. Paisley, you guys know Paisley, she was at school at the time, she was not in the vehicle. We don't know all the details yet, but their truck veered to the right off the interstate and struck a tree. And unfortunately, Preston...
If you love chicken tenders, you will love Wingstop's new crispy tenders nationwide. They offer tons of flavorful tenders with sides you can't live without. And if you ask me, their french fries are honestly the best french fries I've ever had. Dip with their famous ranch, it's a match made in heaven. Their tenders are super crispy, and my favorite garlic parmesan and mango habanero. Plus, we couldn't forget about their fresh veggies. Visit your local Wingstop today and try their new crispy tenders.